13% of the population. Why won't the media people just tell the truth? Why lie when those lies result in innocent people dying?
Damn!
Now that's very interesting. Okay. Not only was Charlie Kirk call out the left, he also called out things concerning black holidays.
It's Juneteenth. What exactly is going on here? Well, very few people are willing to actually call this out. From the first time that this was floated as a federal holiday, I am thankful and proud to say on this program we opposed it. This is not about out of many one. No, it's about a certain skin color now gets their own summertime celebration. The exact same thing that happens before NFL games where they play the black national anthem. This recognition of this as a quote-unquote federal holiday comes right out of the 1619 Project. Look who's most excited that this is a federal holiday. And they're not talking about this as a massive celebration. Oh, wow, look how far blacks have come. It has now become a racial complaining day. Now we have a full day to be able to smear and slander.
A racial complaining day. What the fuck does that? See, that's why motherfucker was on. Black people was on his ass. A racial complaining day. Now we get black people get 1 month out the whole entire year, and that's February. Y'all got all the other shit going on, but we get one month, and that's it. And we don't even get that because y'all don't consider 1 month Black History Month. Like my thing is about this whole situation with this shit right here. Like who y'all think that help y'all win the war? Y'all think it's only white people? Y'all think that it's only white folks that go to war? Even back in the day, y'all think it was only white people's in the war, and Vietnam and all that shit. Y'all think only white people won the war? Nah, it was blacks in there too. They don't get recognized. But come on, Charlie, man, we get 1 month out the entire year. 1 month. Let us get that. God damn. Now we get like another day, Juneteenth. Why you feeling a certain type of way about that? Why? It's only one goddamn day.
White America, this holiday is a wedge, and I put in quotes, holiday is a wedge, used to push for countless destructive policies demanded by BLM. And remember what BLM stands for: burn, loot, and murder.
Now, this is where it gets interesting, okay? Now we're going from blacks are violent, and then now we're going to Juneteenth. You don't like the holiday. Now, let me just say this. With a lot of the white conservatives, here's the mistake that they make. Number one, you tell black people, what do they have to lose? That was what Donald Trump was saying. And then it looks hypocritical when you have Charlie Kirk attacking a holiday that was about slavery. So what you're saying is you're attacking a holiday that people are expressing themselves because their ancestors were enslaved. And so now you're saying that it's not a real holiday. I mean, it becomes insensitive. And this is a point that we need to build on. Charlie Kirk,
man, so
he does,
that's why y'all can't get mad at a black person for not feeling a certain type of way on why he got killed, cause the shit he was saying. I ain't, like I said, all black people not dogging him, cause you got some black people out there feel a certain type of way, but mostly black people really staying out this shit, not caring, cause the shit he been talking about. Y'all gotta understand that shit.
Have some relationships or had relationships with black conservatives, he would only have those relationships with you, as it appears, if you felt 100% the way that he did. Every black person you see Charlie Kirk with feels the same way, usually, I would believe, about the black community.
Candace Parker?
That's the
Not
only way
Candace
you're
Parker,
gonna
but
become
Candace
a part
Owens.
of Charlie Kirk's inner circle. He partly owns Turning Point USA, and the blacks there are underneath Charlie Kirk, right? And they have to feel the way that he does, and they have to be able to have these same talking points in order for you to get close to him. Okay? Now, if you say this about any other group, it's insensitive. And he was saying this about the black community. Again, if Charlie Kirk felt like this when it came to Juneteenth, it's something that he should have most likely kept to himself. All right? Now, if he talked about black on black crime and these violent crime problems, it's something that we can't really argue with. But now when you're talking about stuff like this, it's cutting to the edge where it is seen as disrespectful, okay? It's just what it is. It's something that he should have just left alone. Of course, what people do is they pander to their group, and then they know that their group obviously feels like this. So when black people hear a white person, a quote unquote white conservative talking like this, they don't like it.
Hey Chad, look, I feel no ways about the situation, man. I feel no ways about the shit. Yeah, it's fucked up. He got killed. But y'all can't expect no black folks to feel a certain type of way, sad, mad, or whatever. Because the shit he said before he got killed. You know what I'm saying? He been saying a whole lot of fucked up shit. And you can call it racist. You don't have to call it racist. But to me, it was kind of... I won't say he hated black folks. He just didn't deal with them. He had his selected ones. Like Buddy saying on this video, he had his selected ones that he dealt with that had the same type of views he had. The ones that, like the Candace Owens and the other people, the ones that don't too much care about their own, don't consider themselves black. Y'all understand what I'm saying? They think they're a part of the white race. That's how I look at Candace Owens.
All right? And they don't like this person who is saying it. Because the number one thing that blacks are going to believe is, why is he saying this? He doesn't understand the history. Why is he talking like this? Again, this is important. But then, what were Charlie Kirk's views on gun ownership?
I can't stand the word empathy. Actually, I think empathy is a made-up New Age term that it does a lot of damage. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every single year.
Number one, Charlie Kirk says here, he doesn't really have time for empathy, doesn't care about empathy, and it's worth violent deaths in America just to have gun ownership. That's what Charlie Kirk says.
And I know I'm part of this shit a lot, but y'all gotta understand this shit. He be talking about guns in the black community and all this shit, but a white man took him out. Black people ain't had shit to do about why he died. A white man killed him. A white man. He been so much work. He been so invested worrying about what black folks doing, having guns, growing up in poverty, robbing them and all that shit. He feeling scared, all that bullshit. But at the end of the day, a white man killed him. A white man shot him. Y'all understand what I'm saying? It ain't had shit to do with us. It ain't had not a goddamn thing to do with us. Like I said, this is my first time even hearing about Charlie, whatever his last name is. Charlie Kirk's. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be disrespectful, but for real, this is my first time last week when he got killed. Okay, it was blowing up to the max. It was on every news channel, X, YouTube. But this is my first, last week, my first time even hearing about it. But I heard he was very popular. But last week was my first time when he got killed live on national TV. I think it was national TV. When he got killed, that's my first time ever hearing about him.
Response?
So this is the guy that he dead if it was someone else. No.
So the young man is basically saying, listen, we understand that he passed. I'm not here to make fun of the fact that he passed.
Facts.
But Charlie Kirk himself doesn't have empathy for other people who die to gun violence. It is a cost of doing business. Okay? Now, I'm not here to damage the young man. He was only 31 years old. He was married. He has a family.
Young as hell.
For somebody to kill him because of his extreme views, for me, it's disgusting. You know, I wouldn't want anybody being killed for their views, even if they're black.
And
okay?
that's what I'm saying, man. It's fucked up that he died the way he died. But y'all can't expect no black person to feel any type of empathy for him, because he ain't had that for nobody else. no other black person that got killed by gun violence. He died the same way by a white man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can't expect any black person to feel no type of empathy or no type of way for him. Like I said, you got some black people out there that's mad about the shit who is following him. But like I said, I just heard about this. Like I said, I'm just getting on the shit last week when it happened. So after pulling up his shit and listening to what he had to say about the black community and all that shit, I feel no ways. I feel no ways about him dying. Like, I feel no ways.
Okay. But the reality is that there are people out there who will kill you for your views, no matter what you think. All right. And then at the same time, when you want people to have empathy for your community in your group, and you have evidence of not having empathy for their group, when you pass away, people in this generation, it's not like it was before. Especially with the youth now, disrespecting dead people. We see it in rap music. We see it. People just don't care as much as they used to care back in the day. Like, back in the 90s and 80s, the Bloods and Crips, somebody going and kill their enemy, that would be it. Nobody would go and make a rap song about it and disrespect you. But now people are doing that. All right. So when Charlie Kirk passes away, nobody is going to be thinking about the fact that he's offended. Well, he has 2 kids. He has a wife.
Nobody don't care about it.
He had time to change some of his ideas. He was really changing the world. He was really a political activist for the right. He actually wanted to see the right things. Ain't nobody gonna think about that. People gonna think about it in the ways that they saw him when he was doing it. Like, okay, you didn't care about us, so what do you expect? And I think that the whites out there who are already in big tension under the Irina Zarasuka situation and DeCarlos Brown, the question that the blacks are going to ask you is, who killed Charlie Kirk? Let's have a real
that situation was fucked up by that girl. They just showed just now with that black dude that killed her on a bus, train. She was on the bus, train, or some. She was on either or. She was on one of them shits. And he just got up and stabbed her. I ain't gonna lie, I felt a certain type of way about that shit. That was fucked up. I hope they burn her, because they said that she just left from Russia, Ukraine, getting away from the war, and she came to America and got killed by that dude. She ain't did shit to him. He just like the video's on X. She ain't did shit to him. She just was sitting there going by her business, trying to get to the next stop, and he goddamn stabbed her. Nah, that was fucked up. They need to burn his ass. But with this Charlie situation, I feel no way. I honestly don't feel no way about this shit. I honestly don't feel no way.
This conversation. Now, I know that you say blacks are attacking whites in these numbers. I don't know how skewed they are. Who tried to assassinate the president?
A white man. Yo, facts. Yo, that's facts. Facts. Y'all remember when it was 2 years ago when Donald Trump was going around, I think he was trying to get votes and shit. Y'all remember they killed Buddy that was on the roof that shot Donald Trump and it grazed him and shit? That was a white man. It ain't had shit to do with a black person. It ain't had nothing to do with a black person that tried to kill Donald Trump. It was a white man that they killed when he missed Donald Trump. It wasn't a black person. It was another white man. That's facts. That's facts there, man.
Y'all quiet about that. And Charlie Kirk, in Utah Valley State, I can promise you, wasn't no brothers out there. Okay.
Facts.
And that just goes to show you that despite all of his commentary,
Utah racist. I heard Utah racist as fuck.
And took it in stride. They might not have liked it, but no black person said, "Let me go and shoot you for what you got to say." There are other whites online that are just disrespectful towards blacks, and nobody goes in and shoot them. Okay. Same thing with people like Fresh and Fit and Myron, and that's why he's like,
y'all know right Fit now. Racist as fuck.
Nobody black is gonna go and just shoot them. They might beat them up or something like that, or want to fight them, but nobody's gonna shoot you. But that's not the case when you look at When whites decide that somebody has to go on the left or the right, that's a little bit different. Okay. Yes, we can most likely.
Hey, chat, y'all gotta understand this shit. Like all the presidents, like President Franklin, what's his name? Franklin. Damn, what's his name? Like all the presidents, like John F. Kennedy and back in before I was born, John F. Kennedy and damn. All the other presidents that got killed, who killed them? Was it a black person that killed them, or a white man? It's always a white man that killed motherfuckers like that. They get up there and talk about black people every day, all day. We don't go out there and goddamn try to assassinate them. But every time somebody important in the politics shit get assassinated, it's always guaranteed 100%. It's always a white man they take them out. Have shit to do about a black person, always a white man.
Likely say that this shooter was a white person, and that the whole time this guy was going around talking about how violent blacks were. We're gonna be honest about the real violence around the world and who has perpetuated it around the world for centuries at a time. Okay, and since white people want to talk about how violent blacks are, I gotta ask you a question: who do we learn it from?
Woo!
You see, the issue that whites try to do is to separate their bad behaviors from what they taught blacks. Everything we learned or know from broken English, from everything in America, good or bad, okay? We've learned it from you, okay? And whatever situations you put us in, and then that became a reality for us, yes, unfortunately, we kept those things up, the bad things. Now you want to say you tired of us. Now you want to say you tired of what we become. Well, the reality is that, see, what you taught us, you can't get away from. And that's the problem. You see? Now, what happened to us is now what you're also dealing with within your own community. And again, yes, blacks are violent and blacks have problems, but blacks are not killing the significant figures on the right or trying.
That's exactly what I just said, man. We like he said, we got problems, but we ain't killing a point. Like we ain't up there killing, like shooting at Donald Trump and all that shit. We ain't doing that shit. It's always their own kind that's doing that shit to them. Like I said, the person that killed Charlie Kirk was a white man. The person that tried to assassinate Donald Trump, when that was by last year, 2 years ago, that was a white man. We ain't doing shit like that. Yeah, we'll kill. Yeah, we'll go against each other or whatnot. We will do that, and I don't like that shit. We'll get in these gangs and shit and kill each other, but shit like this, we ain't doing. We ain't going and laying on top of a building and going to a goddamn whatever you have. You know that shit they be having with the presidential shit, be having that rallies and shit like that. Yeah, rally. We ain't going to no rallies and laying on top of a roof and trying to assassinate people. We ain't doing this shit like that. We not. But hey, let me. I'm about to play what the mayor said. I'm gonna play what the mayor said. And y'all tell me what y'all think about this shit right here. This right here is before. This right here is before they know who it was that killed Charlie. That Charlie dude. Let me play it. That shit there is long. Oh, shit. I thought I had the video. I got the video, but I don't want to play that long shit. This shit in there right here. This is the lady.
Oh my. Who are these fake Christians? Where these people come from? Who are these fake Christians? The governor of Utah sat in front of a camera and basically stated he had just prayed that whoever this person was that did this shooting, he hoped that it was not one of them.
Y'all know what he
Who
mean,
is he
right?
praying to? And what
Y'all-
God?
The mayor of Utah, what happened that he said he hope it's not one of them. What he tried to say was he hope it wasn't nobody from Utah. But that's bullshit. Y'all what he meant, what he really meant was he hoped that it wasn't nobody white. That's basically what he was saying. Y'all take it for what it was, but that's where I got it from it. But this lady talk about it, man. I'm gonna try to look for when he said it too. Well, I got it, but it's 22 minutes long, and I ain't went through the shit yet. I've been hoping I could have found a clip of the shit.
He was praying to. Hello, good people. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. And if you are new, welcome. If you don't know who I am, my name is Martha. I want you all to look at this video.
Oh, she got the video. Let's
Then I'm going to bring you back and I'm going to finish my thoughts on it.
Different. I want to thank my fellow Utahns. This bad stuff happens. For 33 hours, I was praying that if this had to happen here, that it wouldn't be one of us. That somebody.
What the fuck does that mean? He was praying that it wasn't gonna be one of them. What y'all take from that shit? What y'all take from it? What I take from it is it wasn't gonna be a white person like himself. That's what I get from it. You can't
drove
make this
from another
shit up,
state.
man.
Somebody came from another country. Sadly, that prayer was not answered the way I had hoped for. Just because I thought it would make it easier on us if we could just say, "Hey, we don't do that here." And indeed, Utah is a special place. We lead the nation in charitable giving. We lead the nation in service every year. But it did happen here, and it was one of us.
Again, who are these fake Christians? What God is he praying to when he made a statement like that? These fake Christians, I swear to goodness, where are they coming from? Where are they coming from? Because again, I don't know what God that he was praying to for him to sit up there and say something like that he hoped that it was not one of them, and that it could have been somebody that drove from another state, came from another country. Who are you talking about?
Nah, he talking about the black folks,
These
man.
people
He talking about the black folks.
Are gaslighting people left and right. If it ain't Trump, is this fool right here? Is everybody in Washington, in that White House, are the most incompetent people ever. These people are literally insane. But for this fool to make a statement like that, so who you wanted it to be? I mean, really? Who did you want it to be? We know who you wanted it to be.
Exactly.
Because you all jumped.
We know exactly who the fuck you wanted it to be. You wanted to be a melatonin person, a black person. That's who you wanted it to be. And I bet you when he found out it was one of his own, he damn near goddamn lost his shit. Like I said, we not a black person. We not going to land. We not going to, cause you know they come out with the pictures with him laying, like him jumping on top of the roof after he done killed Buddy. We not doing shit like that. Don't matter what y'all say, y'all can talk down on black people and all that shit, but we not laying on top of a roof killing people on that level. We ain't doing shit like that. We don't do shit like that.
The gun so quickly and made all these different accusations, you know, just assuming, didn't know nothing. But now you see exactly who it is. It's one of you all.
Exactly.
It's one of you all.
Exactly.
That's what you get for assuming that it's somebody else. No other race of people go out here doing the things that you all do.
Shooting up schools, all
It's a
type of
known
shit.
fact. Pull up the statistics on it.
We don't do shit like that.
Every serial killer has been mainly
Mainly
a white man. All of these shootings.
Yo, chat. She's speaking facts now. She's speaking facts. Doug, Diamond to keep being sheep. I don't know what you're trying to say, man. Say exactly what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying, but all serial killers. Just now, you had some black serial. You had some black serial killers, but mainly all serial killers are white. Y'all gotta understand this, chat. Mainly all serial killers are white. Jeffrey Dahmer. What's the buddy that got? Damn, I forgot buddy that was killing motherfuckers in California. The Golden State Bridge killer, whatever you call him, white. But just about mainly all serial killers was white. The Green River killer, serial killer, white. Some shit black people just don't fucking do. We just don't be thinking about doing shit like that. Yeah, like I said, it's a big problem in our community about killing each other. We will do that. But we like serial killer when it comes to serial killers and doing shit like this, we just don't do shit like that. I can agree with her. We just do not do shit like that. We just don't. We don't do it.
Pretty much so has been a white individual person. But you all just assume because of the rhetoric that this man, Charlie Kirk, was talking and spewing, you all just knew that it had to be someone of color. But you're mad now because it's one of you all. That's what you get for assuming. That's what you get for assuming. But all of these fake Christian people, these fake Christian white men and women.
Let me pause this right now.
I don't know where they come from.
All right, we already okay. About this Charlie Kirk situation, we all understand what's going on. Yeah, it's crazy. He got killed in public, shot in the neck. But at the end of the day, it wasn't us. It wasn't us. Like y'all heard the man say, he was hoping that it wasn't one of them, a white man. But it came out that it was a white person that killed him. Like I said, we don't do shit like that. And I know people. I know there's a lot of people out there when the shit happened thinking it was, because the shit he was saying about black folks, about y'all know all the shit he was saying about black folks, but it wasn't us. So y'all can't expect us to feel a certain type of way that he died. Y'all can't expect us to be sad or want revenge or nah. Why? All the shit he said against the black culture. Why would we feel a certain type of way about him dying? Just like he said, he don't want no, he don't feel no type of empathy for us. Why would y'all expect us to feel any type of empathy for him? Why would we feel any type of ways for him when he ain't felt no type of ways by us dying? Y'all understand this, but this the guy that killed him. Yeah, everybody know him. His name is shit. I keep forgetting this fucking name, man. I keep forgetting his name. I keep forgetting his name. Tyler Robinson. That's it. Tyler fucking Robinson. Tyler Robinson, a white man from Utah. White man from Utah. A white man killed him. Like I said, a white man off his ass. It wasn't a black person, it was a white person. But we got to pull him up.
Right now, let's turn to your top story. We've got new details emerging of a possible motive in the assassination of conservative activist Charlie Kirk. So could the suspect's roommate and lover be a factor? 22-year-old Tyler Robinson was arrested for the deadly attack on Thursday after
This a guy right here, a white man that killed them. And he was gay. He was a gay white man. I was about to say some other shit, but I'm gonna call it for what it is. A gay white man killed him. He was dealing with a trans. I don't understand the shit. Like I said, I don't have a problem with the alphabet community, but I don't understand this shit. But let me play this shit though. I ain't get too adept with this shit. 'Cause I don't want no problem with y'all. I don't want no problems with the alphabet community. I know y'all run this shit. I don't want no problem with y'all.
a 2-day-long manhunt. Utah Governor Spencer Cox spoke out over the weekend, noting that Robinson may have been radicalized online.
I know we only got 6 people in here, but y'all can like the video, man. I only got 1 like. I can get more than 1 like, man. God damn. I know y'all can like y'all can like the video, man. Y'all definitely can like the video.
Fine. Last week, we heard the governor speaking about the suspect's conversations with his family.
Investigators interviewed a family member of Robinson who stated that Robinson had become more political in recent years. The family member referenced a recent incident in which Robinson came to dinner prior to September 10th, and in that conversation with another family member, Robinson mentioned Charlie Kirk was coming to UVU. They talked about why they didn't like him and the viewpoints that he had. The family member also stated Kirk was full of hate and spreading hate.
The governor also said over the weekend that Robinson was living with and in a relationship with a person that was transitioning from being male to becoming female. According to police, the roommate has been cooperative and was, quote, shocked in learning about what happened. Investigators are still trying to piece together a motive, but we're one.
And the father, y'all gotta understand, his own daddy gave him up. His own daddy. Let me tell you something, man. Like, I couldn't give my sons up. Ain't no way in fuck. And I know I'm probably sounding fucked up and y'all take it for what it is. But ain't no way. Only way I get my sons up if they out here messing with kids. You understand what I'm saying? Like goddamn what you call it? Well, goddamn pedophiles. Pedophile, that is. That's the only way I get my sons up. They some pedophile. They out here messing with young kids. Other than that, y'all got, do y'all goddamn jobs. For the police, do y'all goddamn jobs. Y'all gotta do y'all jobs. That's the only way I get my kids, only way I get my sons up. They fucking with these little kids. Anything with a little kid, anything they gotta do with a fucking child. Other than that, y'all do y'all job. I ain't getting my goddamn kids up. No way. But his father gave his ass up. How he did, man, look here. I don't understand how he do some shit like that. He must be ain't give a fuck about his son. Cause like I say, in private, I get on my son's ass. Like, why the fuck would you do some shit like that? Y'all know what I'm saying? I get on his ass in private. But other than that, the police got to do their goddamn job. They have to find out who did that shit on themselves. Ain't no way in fuck I'm giving up my son. Ain't no way.
Wondering this morning, could Tyler Robinson's roommate and lover be relevant to the investigation, or also the motive? Let's bring in retired FBI Special Agent Jennifer Coffindaffer, former SLED agent and former prosecutor Tommy Pope with us as well. Good morning to you both. Jennifer, let me start with you, please. Your thoughts on the roommate lover. How helpful do you think this individual will be in piecing together this case?
I think, Julie, he's going to be very relevant, and this is why.
And what's up with all these trans and gays or whatever you call them? Because the last school shoot we had, y'all remember when that was like a couple weeks ago, a month ago, when this dude that wanted to be a girl, when it shut up that school. What school was that? I can't remember exactly where the school was at, but y'all remember when he went and shut the school up? He was a trans. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's up with these trans and gay people and like I said, I'm not talking bad about the alphabet community. I'm just saying, lately, y'all been on some wild ass shit. And that's another thing. And I know I ain't gonna say shit. Let me play this. I ain't gonna say shit.
This is somebody who was extremely close to the shooter, somebody who lived with him day in and day out, somebody he would have expressed and heard expression of different political ideas. Again, I think he's going to be able to provide information, particularly regarding the motive.
I appreciate that. Tommy, let me ask you, please, about what was inscribed on the cartridge casings. Let's take a listen to what the governor noted about that, Tommy, and we'll come to you on the other side.
Inscriptions on a fired casing read, "Notices bulges, capital OWO, what's this, question mark. Inscriptions on the 3 unfired casings read, "Hey fascist, exclamation point, catch, exclamation point." Up arrow symbol, right arrow and symbol, and 3 down arrow symbols. A second unfired casing read, "Oh Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Bella Chow, Chow Chow." And a third unfired casing read, "If you read this, you are gay, LMAO."
Tommy, do you think we can glean anything with respect to the motive from what was inscribed on these cartridge casings?
I don't understand what you see, man. If you read this, you are gay. He was dealing with a trans. You know what I'm saying? He was dealing with a trans, so that make him gay. I don't care if you deal with a person that had a whole goddamn transition or whatever, that had their shit cut off. If they used to be a man, you still gay. Ain't no such thing as bi. You gay. It is what it is.
I think it meshes with, he is clearly on the other side of Charlie Kirk's views. As you know, and I know your viewers know by now, that you don't have to prove a motive. I think it gives us some insight into the killer. But, ultimately it's a matter, as Jennifer said, it's a matter of proof. And the roommate, had it been a roommate, a trans friend, a wife, a spouse, a best friend, that's standard law enforcement practice. You're going to get to the people that's closest, because a jury, even though you don't have to prove motive, a jury is expecting to understand it sometimes to bridge some gaps that can be in circumstantial evidence. And so I think it's going to tie in with the total picture.
Tommy, appreciate it. Jennifer, let me go back to you, please. Some of the friends of Tyler Robinson, the suspect, have said and confirmed to law enforcement that there was a deep, dark internet culture, dark places on the web where Robinson supposedly was, according to them, was going deep. How might that fact, if it's true, again, presented by his friends to law enforcement, how might that help assist investigators in determining how exactly the alleged, planning, placement, all the things that occurred on that dreadful day, September the 10th, happened?
Well, other than the video proof and the forensic proof that they're going to have, this digital footprint is going to be really important, Julie. It's going to show in his words and in his communications, not somebody reflecting on what they heard, but actually his communications on these boards with these individuals. Now it's there and it's in writing. And so all the time in cases like this, law enforcement is going to want to bring these messages forth to show exactly what he was thinking and what he was planning to do.
Yes. Jennifer, thank you. Tommy, tomorrow, this defendant is...
All right, chat, man. Like I was telling y'all, man. Like I was fucking telling y'all. Hey, man. Y'all can't expect no black person to feel no certain type of way about that whole situation, man. Like I said, it's fucked up. Yeah, it's fucked up. But at the end of the day, he has so much negative things to say about a black person. Y'all can't expect us to be like, oh, that's that. You know what I'm saying? Or I feel sorry for him. This and that. Y'all can't expect that shit from us. So because like I said, like me, I ain't heard about him till the shit happened. And I feel no ways about that whole situation that happened with him. I feel no ways about that shit. Cause like I said, he says a whole bunch of negative shit about the black community. He did. Like I said, you got your Candace Owens and shit that fuck with him, this and that, but y'all gotta understand how Candace Owens is. Y'all gotta understand that shit. So I feel no ways about it. Yeah, it's fucked up. Like it is fucked up how the way that the shit happened. But that's life. Like I said, he ain't felt no ways about black people getting killed. So I feel no ways about that shit with him either. But hey, y'all like and subscribe to the channel, man. I'm about to get the fuck up out this shit, man. Gotta work and shit like this. But y'all make sure y'all catch the playback, like and subscribe. And like I said, I came back on here, man. Well, you can call it my second live or whatever, but my laptop went dead and shit like that. I thought I had this shit on the charger, and it wasn't on the charger, so whatever. So y'all, I got 2 lives out there, so y'all make sure y'all catch the playback, like and subscribe to the channel, and I'll be back with some more content for y'all, most definitely. So y'all fuck with your boy. This is Mike Frazier Unfiltered, man. Appreciate all my subscribers out there, and appreciate all my soon-to-be subscribers, most definitely. But Mike Frazier Unfiltered, I'm gone. Until next time, man. I'll be back on here tomorrow with another live. Like I said, man, I know I keep telling y'all I'm gonna be consistent, man, but I had a lot of shit going on.